I've been trying to like sort of like plan a route into finding them because panels kind of suck.
Yeah. No, I will never do the panels. It's really doesn't make
I've
any
limited
sense.
myself. If you can find it, if there's a panel and you can get on it and you really care about the thing, do that. Otherwise, don't like that's how I'm with them now. If I really care about it, because that's going to allow me to interrupt people to make my voice heard. And because if I don't care, I'll just let people keep talking and I'll just sort of like wait until there's a lull or something really catches my attention. But if I'm passionate about the subject, then I can actually like be a person who's on the panel, I guess. There's no point in being there unless you're going to be able to make a lot of noise. You have to like force your presence on them. So I'd
But
say if you can do it because it'll help you get out there. It'll help people know who you are if
I
you have a
know,
good showing.
yeah.
But that's the only circumstances that I do them anymore. Like I just did one because I really cared about it. Um, and I thought I had one of my best
The
panel
therapy
showings
one?
on that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. You did a good job there, I think.
I was losing my goddamn mind. That's why.
Yeah, you were passionate about it, so you were more confrontational.
Yeah.
Uh,
But don't just go on them to go on them. I think that makes. I think you just end up fading into the background, and that's not what you want to be doing for you, and that's not what you want to be doing to help you be able to get into more stuff either. So, when it comes to actual debates, you tell me if you find a good place that seems like it's generating them, because
mm,
a lot of them that I was in before too, like where I ended up debating Darth Dawkins, they just sort of dissolve. I don't know why.
mhm,
It seems like these discords sort of cannibalize themselves.
mhm. Yeah. Yeah, also, yeah. I mean, the problem with the panels is that the whole structure of the conversation, there is no structure to the conversation. It's just people talking. Like there is one person saying something interesting, and it's like a goes for 30 seconds, and then somebody else says something completely unrelated. And like, yeah, I don't want to do it. Like I know it gets you a lot of attention because you're like profiting from all the panelists, but no, I don't want to do it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how much of a turnaround there is in followers from them either, because
Yeah.
most people are going to be watching the host,
Hmm.
and then everybody else is seeing you through everybody else's stream. I don't know how much that's going to lead people to like come over to you, but
Hmm.
I think it's good for you if you know that you care. Otherwise, like, bleh.
Yeah. And I don't care. Like as I've said, like I have a 9 to 5. I have a job. I don't want to do this like a 9 to 5. Like I just want to do what I enjoy, and if it doesn't bring me anything, that's totally fine as well. But
Keep this in mind. Growth is always going to be a thing that lets you do what you want to do more and better, though. Don't think of growth in terms of like your finances at all. But the more people know who you are, the more you grow, the easier it's going to be able to talk to who you want to talk to. That's the mindset I have, and I've been able to talk to like every person that I've wanted to talk to.
mhm.
So growing is good. You do want to bring people to your channel because if you ask to talk to somebody and they look at your channel, the more subscribers you have, the more likely they're going to think it's lucrative for them to talk to you, right?
That's true. But um, I feel like kind of, for example, when we take Mr. Girl as an example, I think that him losing all of the Destiny followers and everything and having to start from scratch is what freed him from this, from basically from being an employee. Like it
Yeah.
was a freeing thing. I think it was good for his overall growth. Like there is this study that searched why after World War II Germany was able to, within like 15 years after everything had been destroyed, like Germany was completely bombed out, like nothing was working anymore, everything was destroyed, and they were like wondering why was it able to regain its strength so fast, like within like 15 years. And the reason was especially because everything had been bombed away, because like you had money coming in from the US, from Russia as well, and they were able to build everything from the ground up, but in a way better way, after like post industrialized way. So they would have never built the railways as they would have built it if it wouldn't have all been destroyed, because it would have been way too expensive. But if everything's destroyed, you can just build up from the ground and everything can grow like way better. And so I don't want to build like this. I don't want to do the mistake that Mr. Girl did. Like I don't want to go into a space of somebody else and get their following.
Yeah.
And poison my own, like, you know what I mean? Like you basically, if you drink, like you can grow when you eat food and drink from their fountain, but it can poison you. Like, and
Yeah. I think that I used to be kind of surprised. Like I think I had very little. Certainly some, but very little that I pull from Mr. Girl's audience over into mine. I think that mine has been pretty organic for the most part.
mhm,
Um, which is weird. And I think that Smeth had an initial bump to begin with because I think that Mr. Girl fans really liked Smeth. So I think that helps him get his footing like really quickly. Also, he is a super interesting guy. I'm not saying like the only reason he's doing good is because of that, but I think that was certainly a good push to help motivate him. Um, I think that yeah, if you're gonna get your initial community by siphoning off of somebody else's, you're going to have to adhere to that community to keep the growth going. And that's not what you're looking to do, is what you're saying, yeah?
yeah, no, it's not at all. Like I yeah, I would, for example, you just said if it would be really good to debate Destiny, like I don't want to, I don't want to like talk big, but like I would debate Destiny, but on a neutral platform like modern day debates. I would love to, like, but like this whole thing, like even Mr. Girl, like it's not a good platform like to talk to him. I think he's like also engaging the same ego games and stuff like that a little bit, like with his viewers and with like
He knows this, which is why
yeah.
when I debate him about his black hole shit, he's gonna come to my stream.
Yeah, that's good. That's nice of him. Yeah.
That's what that was what he said, I'll talk to you about it on your stream, and I think that's his way of protecting me from his platform when it's a confrontational kind of stream.
hmm yeah, that's
So
what.
that's what you said there is really smart. I think you have a really strong mindset about this. You know, you're only going to do this how the way that you want to do this. You're not sort of jumping in with like an experimental mindset. You know what you want already.
Yeah, I don't want a 9 to 5. Like I want to
Yeah.
lose the 9 to 5. This is my whole goal, is to lose the 9 to 5 with, and that incorporates doing something you like and not having a boss. Like not.
Because otherwise, what's the point? Like you said.
Yeah, what's the fucking point? Like you're risking so much. Like you're risking your reputation. You're risking like shitstorms. You're risking everything. Like you're risking making a fool out of yourself because no one watches you. Like so, yeah. I think that's that in that part, modern day debate does a really good job. I feel like they really take someone who's really big, someone who's like small, and they put him on the same level. It's really like, I don't know. I saw it a few times with Destiny. He's debating some. It's of course also cool of Destiny to do it. It's like
Yeah.
cool of him that he
That's
does
something
it.
he's always been really good with, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I came and sort of debated with him a bit about Mr. Girl right before the interrogation stream.
Mm-hmm.
And this had a much different vibe than when I was talking to Irrelevant and he came to where I was. It was way more I felt like I had way more control over when I could talk and all of that.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it was like this. I'm sure like most of it is not even consciously.
Yeah. I think there's something to be said for being talking to Destiny, like you've come to him and then
Mm-hmm.
you're talking to in front of DGG, knowing that like if he wanted to, like he decides when it's over.
Yeah.
Whereas if when I was on a relevant stream, he comes to me. If
Yeah.
he leaves, he's the one who left.
Mm-hmm.
He can't kick me.
Yeah, that's a big one. I think that's a really big one.
Yeah, so there's no way that If I pin him down and he doesn't want to deal with me anymore, he has to run. He can't get rid of me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really big
So
one.
I don't feel like I have to be careful in order to get my point across at all.
Hmm. And also, you don't have to think about if he's also getting something out of it. You don't have to be
Yeah,
like
yeah.
entertaining for his audience and not be boring because maybe somebody else finds what you say boring, you know. And on your own stream, you can just be boring, like, because you know what I mean. Like that's
It's
yeah,
up to me. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
There's no external pressure from another
Hmm.
person who's where like I don't have this looming incentive to be interesting at every
Yeah.
moment.
Hmm.